From from phones with cords to cordless phones, house phones to cell phones, mainframe computers to laptops and iPads, the society as we know it is rapidly becoming more technology centered and is not slowing down anytime soon. We are all currently living in a hyper-connected environment where the internet is accessible and immediate, where people and businesses can communicate almost instantly, and where machines are interconnected. This rapid change in society comes with many benefits as well as consequences that affect just about everyone. In many ways, living in this so-called digital revolution has impacted me as an individual. It has redefined the way relationships are carried out, both professional as well as personal relationships. For example, nowadays, before calling up a friend or family member on the phone to have a conversation, I first send a text message, email, or Facebook message. While I believe texting is a quick and easy way to get a message across, it also proposes some consequences. Some say that texting is ruining the art of conversation, and in many ways I feel that this is true. Texting should be carried out when engaging in an informal conversation, like one with your friends, but not when discussing important business decisions. I also feel as though text messages are a potential threat to today's youth because of the constant use of abbreviations and shorthand that may carry over when writing a paper or doing another assignment for school. According to the HuffPost, experts fear that many of us are losing our ability to have traditional face-to-face conversations, ones that are vital in the workplace as well as in personal relationships. I wholeheartedly agree with this statement. There are many things that we would say via text messaging that we would not say in a direct conversation because our confidence is higher when we don't actually have to face the person. This inability to carry on a direct conversation can negatively impact an individual when interviewing for a job or just effectively working with others in the workplace. Not only has text messaging redefined the way we communicate in today's society, Facebook, Twitter, and other social media sites have significantly impacted our society as a whole. Handwritten journals that I kept under my bed as a child are no longer. Our society today is now using online blogs to express their thoughts, opinions, and ideas. Much of what we do is no longer private, courtesy of the popular online social media site Facebook. My mom no longer calls me on Sundays to ask me what I did over the weekend. Instead, she checks Facebook and then will text me on Sunday evening and say something like, "Liz, so how's Casey doing? Looks like you girls had a great time at the front porch. Oh, and how is that place anyway?" Before even talking to me, she already knows what I did. While Facebook is a great way to catch up with old friends or share photos of fun events, it can also harm our privacy, especially applying for a job in a major corporation. Before contacting you for an interview, many companies are now Googling your name to find your social media site so they can get an idea of who you are and what you do. An employer does not want to waste their time interviewing someone if they feel that the person could potentially represent their company in a negative way. However, Facebook is not only used for interacting with friends and family, it has also become a great way for people to market and advertise their businesses. As everything is becoming digital, marketing through social media has become an extremely popular way to market a company. Millions of people, including myself, log on to Facebook regularly, so why not post ads that are related to a person's profile? This way of marketing has personally benefited me because I am currently working for a company that helps small businesses market themselves, and I've recently set up Facebook pages for over 10 companies. This way of marketing not only gets their business out there in the public eye, but it's also a way for them to advertise specials, services, and events that they have coming up. During the 2012 presidential election, both candidates had a Facebook page to keep the public up to date on where they were campaigning, how they were doing in the polls, as well as other events that they had planned. The way we communicate and establish relationships have changed dramatically, but this digital revolution has also significantly changed the healthcare industry. Research suggests that health information technology could result in considerable savings through improved efficiency, safety, prevention, and chronic disease management. It also suggests that health information technology could increase satisfaction with communication, convenience, and overall care, while linking traditionally underserved groups and communities to previously inaccessible providers. The digital revolution that we are all living in has changed the way we function throughout all aspects of our life. Information is more readily accessible, the number of resources is rapidly growing, and the way business exchanges are made are becoming more technology centered. This era has both benefits and consequences to all of us that we must be aware of and educated on. As information is becoming more public, we must be careful before posting, clicking, or researching, or putting any information on the internet.